In 2020, I became a volunteer firefighter. Let me give you a second to sit with that. I'm Hollywood television executive producer, 22 years in television, volunteer firefighter. People had thoughts about this. That is unusual. Doesn't that seem dangerous for a television executive? Why would you do that? And here's the honest answer. Because it made sense for my soul, not for my career, not for my LinkedIn profile, not for any strategic reason. I felt compelled to serve in a different way, to show up somewhere the stakes were completely real, where the work was physical and urgent and entirely disconnected from anything I had been doing. So I was trained by members or retirees or second jobs of the FDNY. And that's the Fire Department of New York. And in my first year, while still working as a television executive, I was named Rookie of the Year in my department. I did not at all do what made sense for my title. I did what made sense for who I actually was. So here's what my career looks like on paper: TV executive producer, real estate investor, volunteer firefighter, brand builder. From the outside, that can look like a series of random pivots. What does a firefighter have to do with television? What does television have to do with real estate? What does any of it have to do with helping entrepreneurs find their own lane? The thread? That's what most people miss. The thread running through all of it is this: I run toward the thing that scares everyone else. In television, I developed shows that sounded borderline insane in the pitch meeting. Civilians in a real jail, undercover, no scripts, real sequences. But the thing that felt too risky was usually the thing worth making. And in real estate, I bought the house nobody wanted to deal with, fixed it, made it worth something. And as a firefighter, I literally ran into burning buildings. And as a brand builder, I asked people to claim the most specific, honest, uncomfortable to own version of themselves. The thing they've been protecting, chapter they've been editing out. Same instinct, same thread, different chapters. Jesse Cole, my entrepreneurial hero and the owner of the Savannah Bananas, his thread is refuse to let anything be normal. Walt Disney's thread is the story comes first, always. And P.T. Barnum's thread is this: if they're not stopping to stare, you've not done your job. None of those threads live in one chapter. They live in the connection between all of them. And here's the question I want you to sit with right now, not at the end of this video, right now. What is the thread running through your chapters? Not your most recent job, not your best credential, the thing that has been true in every role you've ever had. Sit with that, because I'm about to show you what it looks like when someone finally names it. Here's what I want you to hear. Your only is not in your most recent job title. It is not in your primary credential. It is not in the version of yourself you built for one industry. It is in the thread between chapters, the thing that has been true in every role, every pivot, every chapter you thought was a detour. When you can name that thread, you have the most powerful sentence you own, because it is the sentence only you can say. Nobody else has the exact combination of your chapters, which means nobody else has your thread, which means nobody else has your own lane. So I told you about Dana a few weeks ago. 4 seemingly disconnected careers: author, interior designer, real estate, certified transition specialist. And the thread was one word: transition. She had been living her only for 20 years without ever naming it. And Callie had spent 20 years showing up in the most suffocating financial moments of people's lives without naming the thread running through all of it. Aaron had been helping people get approved when the system said no without connecting it to his own story of needing yes. Same pattern every time. The only is not invented. It is excavated from the thread you have been living. Talked about a lot here, right? Talked about shout singing at Peloton, yellow tuxedos, green rooms, wrong mountains, cash buyer who brings lunch, a financial model that spread to dozens of universities without her. All of it points to the same thing. Whatever is normal in your category, do the exact opposite. Not as a stunt, as an identity, the specific, honest, sometimes weird combination of chapters that makes you unmistakably you. That's your $2 bill. That's your only. And here's how to find it. Step number 1, go to findyouronly.app. Do it now. I'm waiting. All right, I'll stop waiting. Go to findyouronly.app. It's 8 questions. It's free, under 8 minutes. Go now. I know you got a million tabs open. Just make it another tab. But I promise, go take the 8 questions. It will be incredibly enlightening for you. And after you do, you're going to get your first draft of an only statement. And then step 2, you got to book your only statement audit. Go to findyouronly.app/audit. Findyouronly.app/audit. That's 60 minutes one-on-one with me, where I find the pattern you have been living, but never consciously named. And within 48 hours, you're going to receive a large positioning PDF with your refined only statement, 5 variations, your elevator pitch, and your platform headlines. So bring all the chapters with you, especially the ones that do not seem to fit. That is usually exactly where the thread is. Go to findyouronly.app, start your journey today. 8 questions in under 8 minutes. You won't regret it. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.